we have seen that the euro is strong, or was. We had a quite a decent close in the euro. So let's do the euro right now, and that will be an explanation. If you look at the euro, you could see that these dashed blue lines is what we call our structure points, guys. Fill, for example, these are our structure points. So for example, on Friday you will be selling it, on Thursday you will be selling it, and now you're looking, it's not a target, you're looking towards the 137.46. Now you see it just comes to the 147, the 137.46. It stops on a dime, and it's not support, it's not resistance, it's not this blah blah blah. It is that it is a structural point. The market has identified it as where it is going to stop, and you see it stopped about a pip away, and this is a number that has been working for the last 5 years. So, and there you see now it bounced off of that fill. So now if you're short, you're going to get out, and you see it pushed higher, going back above the second structural point, which is the 138.60, which has been also a very strong structural point, and it closed the week at the 139.01. This means that this is quite a strong reversal move. It is above the structural long, so there is no reason for me to look at shorting it. So if I'm going to trade the euro Aussie, this means I'm going to be selling the euro and buying the Aussie. So I'm buying two very strong currencies and buying one and selling one. I'm not, there is no advantage for me to do that. And therefore, just based on what I have said, I'm just going to do this quickly. If you look at the chart now of the euro Aussie, I'm going to flip quickly here just for a second. You would see that it's not, it just came back right into the middle. Yes, you had some move in, but even though with this big magnitude that you had in the euro dollar going up, you really did not have a move that matches this, but it will give us some entry. We'll be able to identify some entry on it. But you see how strong now the Australian is versus the euro. So I would be looking more towards the strong currencies and selling it to versus the weak currencies. So let's do the euro dollar now. And as I said, whenever we have structural points like this, Felix. Okay, I'm going to do that too, Shady. Now we're sitting at right there at the 139.14. This here, you see this. I'm going to maximize this for Kamal for a second, but I want you guys. Oops. This is our structural point, the 138.60. We have just exploded to the upside. So there is, again, our trade on the short side in this case is quite easy. I'm going to sell it short below 138.60. And my structural point is also the 138.60. And my stop is going to be the 138.60. So if I go short, my stop is the 138.60. As far as my buying point, this is now the little bit tricky point, because this is a pattern that looks positive, but it has to confirm itself. Looking at, now there is sound. Okay, this is a pattern that has to prove itself. It has to prove itself that this is going to be a bona fide upward move. And the reason I'm saying it has to bonify itself, look at this, Barbara, look at the Euro Aussie, guys. It is the upside down. Look at this. This is Euro weakness. This is upside down. This means if I look at this, I'm looking at this to go short. If I look at the euro dollar, the chart on the euro dollar, if it comes up in a second, look at this chart. This says buy. So I have the euro looking at one currency says sell it like no tomorrow, and I look at the other one against another currency says buy it as if there is no tomorrow. Fine, we trade what we see, we don't think, we don't question. But like what they say in the States, show me. I need proof, I need evidence. Okay, if this thing wants to go up, fine, give me confirmation. Where is the confirmation? The confirmation is above 139.20. So I will be buying it above 139.20. I'm just gonna put it here. That you put a green line like that, that is going to be my buying point. So I'm gonna show it to you, Kamal. So my buying point, in this case, I want to buy it above the 139.20, so this is going to be my buy. And since it's here, I have to put a big stop because this is such a big momentum to the upside. I need to give it some room for it to materialize, so I have to put my stop around the 138.62. There's no other technical place that I can put that except the structure point. Okay, there is nothing but air. There is a bona fide move to the upside, so I can only put my stop technically. We do not use money stop. So we're going to place now our number. So my buying point is going to be the 139.20. That's my buying point. My short point is my structure point is going to be the 138.60, and my structure short is still the 138.60, so that is one and the same. And if I go short at the structure, so I'm going to use the same as a stop. I will go long above the 139.20, and I have no technical place to place my stop except the 138.60. And my structure long is way up here, which is the 142. So if it gets above the 139.20 fill, then you can assume that a safe goal, we're not going to use target, we're going to say goal to look towards is the 142.16. Okay, that is the euro dollar. We're buying it above 139.20. And we are going to use the stop long stop is 130. I'm sorry, it was 138.60. And my structural, what happened here? Oh, I flipped between the dollar and the Aussie. I'm gonna fix it now. Okay, my structure short is 138.60. My short point is 138.60, and my long stop. So the 138.60 is going to be the flipping point on either side of the trade. Okay, and my structure long is the 142.16. That is